Don't wait to apply to register your trademark. I have a cautionary tale today. Angela Langlotz, trademark and copyright attorney. I go live here to answer trademark and copyright law questions. So if you have questions, drop them into the comments below. I'll answer them on a future live. Today, I have a cautionary tale. Someone came to me, and I'm changing all the details to protect people's privacy, of course. Someone came to me a couple months ago and said, I'd like to register this trademark. And we did a search, and it looked like the preliminary search indicated that it was available. So she had a new clothing brand she was really excited about. And I said, well, I know you haven't launched yet, but be aware, we can preserve your right to this trademark by filing the application based on your intent to use it in commerce. That way, when you launch, you'll already have that mark secured and you won't have to worry about someone stealing it. She said, well, I really want to wait. I'm not ready to launch yet. I want to wait a couple months, so I'll come back to you. And I said, okay, but just be aware that there are literally thousands of trademark applications being filed every day. So if you wait, somebody else might, file something that's so similar that you won't be able to file yours. And she said, it's okay. I'm just going to wait. I need to wait. So she waited. And she came back to talk to me yesterday, and we looked at the trademark record to make sure that the mark was still available. And 12 days ago, somebody else filed for the exact same mark for clothing. So she's out of luck. She said, oh my God, what can I do? I said, I'm sorry. There's nothing you can do. These people aren't using the mark yet either, but they filed, right? So they filed based on an intent to use. That means that they're now first in line for this trademark. And she said, oh my God, I already started branding everything. And I said, I'm really sorry to be the bearer of this bad news, but you'll have to choose a new trademark and start over. And she said, but I thought of it first. And I said, but you didn't use it first and you didn't file first. So now you're in line behind people who have either used it first or filed first. And although this applicant who I found in the trademark database isn't using it yet, they filed first, right? So since they filed first, they're now preserving their right to use the trademark with clothing. So that's a cautionary tale. If you find a mark that you like and that mark is available, please, please, I beg you, go ahead and file your trademark application. We can do that based on your intent to use the mark in commerce. You don't actually have to be using it yet. That way, you can go ahead with your branding and all of your other preparations for your launch without worrying that somebody else is going to come in and snatch that trademark right out from under your nose. These things happen. It happened to another prospective client of mine a couple of years ago. He had an idea for a trademark and wanted to wait. It's the same story, different tune. He wanted to wait. And then when he came back to me about 3 months later, the mark wasn't available. Somebody else had filed that exact same trademark for the exact same goods, and the mark was no longer available to him, so he had to choose something else. So don't let this be you. If you find something that you really like, go ahead and apply to register, and then the mark will be there when you need it. You can actually sort of reserve a trademark for up to 3 years after the mark is approved, so you don't need to worry that you're not going to launch, for a year. We can actually keep filing extensions for up to 3 years after we get the notice of allowance in order to preserve your trademark rights. I'm Angela Langlotz. Find me online at TrademarkDoctor.net, and I'm everywhere else as well. Just go search Trademark Doctor.